The African Development Bank, or AFDB, provides vital food aid to Madagascar. Amid consecutive years of drought and the COVID-19 pandemic, the AFDB donated $686,000 to be used for emergency food assistance. Over 72,200 individuals and more than 14,400 vulnerable households in the south of the island will be supplied with 45 days of food rations distributed within a 3-month period. The supplies consist of nutritional supplements, rice, legumes, vegetable oils, and super cereals. A nutritional supplement program will be focused on 2,630 youngsters from 6 to 23 months old and over 3,600 expecting and nursing mothers. We applaud you, African Development Bank, for providing this much-needed relief. May heaven protect the good-hearted people of Madagascar and soon bring them a brighter future.
Researchers from Italy discover microplastics in human placentas. A team of scientists led by Dr. Antonio Ragusa, Director of Obstetrics and Gynecology at the San Giovanni Capita Fatapeni Fratelli Hospital in Rome, Italy, recently analyzed the placentas from 6 pregnant women and detected microplastics in 4 of them. Plastic particles were found on both the fetal and maternal sides of the placenta, as well as within the membrane around the developing child. Only 4% of the placentas were analyzed, which indicate the probable presence of a much larger amount of plastic throughout the placenta. Although the babies were born healthy, the scientists indicated that the effects of the plastic on the body, though unknown, are a matter of great concern. Thank you, Dr. Antonio Ragusa and co-researchers for your study. In divine support, may we switch to natural alternatives as soon as possible to protect the health of our children, all beings, and the planet.
Common Martian mineral found within Antarctic ice. Geologist Dr. Giovanni Boccolo of the University of Milan Bicocca in Italy and co-researchers have detected a mineral called jarosite deep within the Antarctic ice. Jarosite is common on Mars, yet not usually found on Earth. Up until now, the mechanism by which jarosite was formed on Mars has been a mystery as it requires water as well as several minerals and acidic conditions. However, those conditions are not present on Mars in sufficient quantities to form the huge amounts of the material blanketing the red planet. The recent discovery of jarosite in Antarctica suggests that it may be able to be formed in glaciers, which were once abundant on Mars. Our appreciation, Dr. Giovanni Boccolo and co-researchers, for shedding further light on Earth's similarity to our neighbor Mars. In celestial splendor, may we always look peacefully and inquisitively at the magnificent universe around us.
Âu Lạc, also known as Vietnam, was best performing economy in Asia for 2020. The Southeast Asian nation managed to grow their gross domestic product, or GDP, by 2.9% in 2020 despite the pandemic. Âu Lạc, or Vietnam, also moved up the Heritage Foundation's Economic Freedom Index by 23 places last year. In addition, overseas investors are attracted to the country and new international trade agreements have been made, such as with the European Union and United Kingdom. These positive developments have come as a result of a series of reforms and strengthening financial position. The World Bank advises other countries in the region to follow the lead of Âu Lạc, or Vietnam, who is both a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion Laureate and recipient. Congratulations, Âu Lạc, or Vietnam, on your remarkable economic growth. May your blessed people flourish evermore in heaven's light.
Magnanimous Church Pastor offers free bike repairs. Pastor Robbie Pruitt, an assistant rector at the Church of the Holy Spirit in Leesburg, Virginia, United States, went looking to buy a bicycle after his own was stolen, but found few available in the stores. Concerned that the person who took his bike and others lacked a means to get to work during the pandemic, he decided to open a free bike fixing service. After posting his intent on social media, people immediately responded. Some started donating bicycles too, which Pastor Pruitt would repair and then give to people in need. Up to now, he has spent $1,500 of his own finances and countless hours, including those to teach bike repair to the neighborhood children. This has given them a positive outlet during the pandemic and creating a sense of community. God bless you, Pastor Robbie Pruitt, and all helping with your noble venture. May people worldwide follow in your benevolent footsteps.
Indian vegan meat brand expands product line and presence. Greenest plans to bring their compassionate products to Mumbai and Bangalore and will also launch new items in the near future. The company debuted their realistic vegan meats late last year, made of split roasted chickpeas, non-GMO soy protein, and natural flavorings. Their products centered around traditional Indian favorites, including vegan shami kebabs, which are like flat meatballs, and vegan keema, a kind of spicy minced creation. Moreover, plant-based burgers and nuggets are being prepared for release later this year. Greenest products will also be available in more stores, both online and offline, as well as in cafes and restaurants. Way to go, Greenest, on your mission to bring delicious plant-based meats to the pure Indian people. In the grace of the Providence, may vegan proteins soon be the only kind of meat humans consume.
Legal initiative launched to halt factory farming in United Kingdom. UK-based nonprofit Humane Being, run by dedicated volunteers, recently commenced the Scrap Factory Farming campaign to raise public awareness and legally pressure the government to stop intensive animal livestock raising. The veganism promoting group cites the harmful operation as a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, zoonotic outbreaks, deforestation, animal cruelty, and antibiotic resistance. In a letter, Humane Being asks the Right Honourable George Eustace, the UK Secretary of State for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, whether the government has considered the risks and whether it plans to ban the intensive livestock industry or remove subsidies for it. Humane Being is also preparing for a possible court case, crowdfunding the work of their powerful legal team, which includes prominent British human rights lawyer and vegetarian Michael Mansfield. Humane Being's founder and director, Jane Tredgett, and campaign spokesperson, David Finney, spoke with Supreme Master Television.
When we first started, we were focusing on a particular clause in the Animal Welfare Act that we thought was being breached. We knew there was environmental impacts coming from the industry. More research led us to realise the health issues were just as alarming. So our legal team said this is going to be much stronger if we present all three.
So at the moment we're waiting for the Secretary of State for EFRA to come back to us with an answer. Once they come back, if they come back and said we're going to review all factory farming, then that might be the end of where we need to go. But if they come back and say something very different to that, we have to take another approach to going back and communicating with them. We've just literally got to take each step as it comes and take guidance from our fantastic legal team as to what we do.
Our gratitude and best wishes for your success, David Finney, Jane Tredgett, Humane Being, and all involved in the Scrap Factory Farming campaign. May all governments take urgent actions to end animal suffering and thus build a sustainable vegan future in God's mercy.
To find out more about Humane Being's Scrap Factory Farming campaign, please tune in to Veganism, the Noble Way of Living at a later date.